Hello, it's Roland here. I'm going to show you now how to create an auction on the Auction and Promises website. So to do that, on the website, if you look here, I'm going to go to the Create menu and start an auction. Now it may be that you already know of the cause that the auction is going to be for, to raise money for, or you may need to register a new cause. If you need to register a new cause, please see the separate video on how to do that. Now, the auction may be, as it will in most cases, be for multiple promises, multiple items. So in that case you'd leave this option to no. If it was just a single promise that you were going to auction, you'd select yes here. So leave that as no, and you want a title for the auction here. So we're going to call this Church Refurbishment. I can spell that, there we go, and click next. It'll ask you here just to confirm the page name for the cause. This will just be will help people find it quickly. So you click next here. And first of all here, the timing of the auction. So at what time do you want the auction to start? That is, be open for bidding. And when is it going to close? Confirm our time zone here, which is London, which is UK. And it's going to start on this coming Saturday at 9 AM and it's going to finish on the 29th of September. Let's stick with 5 PM. So there's some options here for whether the auction will conclude at perhaps your live event, if that's going to happen, or if it's going to finish online, so if the auction is going to be entirely online. So let's pick the default option here to finish online. A description for the auction. I've already got one which I'm just going to paste in here rather than type it all out again. Now these options further down here, who should be able to take part in your auction? Default is anyone, that's anybody visiting this site, finding your auction or using the link can participate. Or option B is if you only want people who receive an invitation to the auction. This will be an electronic invitation you can send by email or there's other means. Or C, only people who receive an invitation can bid, but they cannot contribute promises. Third option. And down here, your target to raise. This only affects the target thermometer, which is a totalizer, which appears on the screen. So let's go with £1,000. If you've got a link to any particular website, perhaps related to your cause, you can put that in here as well. And live status by default is on. If you don't wish people to find and see your auction until you've finished setting it up, you can untick live status and then you can come back here later and tick it again. But let's leave that live. Advanced settings, I won't go into them all, but if you look at the FAQ section, again from the menus at the top of the page, they're explained there. So let's click next. Here's an option for, this is an optional extra called Bid Maximizer. Again, there's a separate video on this, so I won't go into it here. And there's also more options, which you can find details here. It's normally good practice to add an image or photo for the auction. By default, it will bring in the image or the photo from the cause that the auction is raising money for, or you could upload a different one here. Okay, and click on Finished once you've done that. So here's a bit of advice on how to promote your auction. What you'll find once you've finished setting it up is you'll see these links here. You see towards the bottom left of the screen, there's various options here to share your auction with people via email or Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever, QR codes. So it's up to you how you want to do that. But essentially that is it on how to set up an auction. Next video is how to add promises to that auction. So thanks for watching. Thanks very much. Bye now.